Doll's dark secret revealed. I never believed in the supernatural, but the doll my grandmother left me, a relic from her childhood, was about to change that. It was an antique, hand-painted with delicate features, and it had always sat peacefully on my bookshelf. But one evening, as I settled down to read, I noticed it had moved. Not just shifted slightly, its porcelain face wore an expression I hadn't seen before, a subtle smirk that sent a chill down my spine. I brushed it off, blaming my imagination, but unease had crawled into my mind. Over the next few days, the doll continued to appear in places I hadn't left it, perched on the kitchen counter, seated on the couch, even lying in my bed. Each time, its expression was different, sometimes sad, sometimes angry, but always unsettling. I started questioning my sanity until I decided to set up my phone to record. What I captured in that footage made my heart pound like a drum. The doll's eyes, normally painted and unmoving, flickered open and shut, and its head turned slowly to face the camera, as if acknowledging my presence, my fear. I confided in my best friend, hoping for a rational explanation, but all she could offer was a nervous laugh, her eyes darting to the doll that sat, once again, with that unnerving grin. Desperate, I tried locking it away in a drawer, but come morning, it was always back on the shelf, its gaze unyielding. I even considered selling it, but I feared what might happen if it ended up in someone else's hands. The doll felt like a curse, one that was binding itself tighter to me with each passing day. The final straw came one night when I awoke to the sensation of something cold on my cheek. There it was, the doll, inches from my face, its tiny hand resting on my skin. I screamed and threw it across the room, but it was too late. The doll's porcelain face cracked on impact, and from within those fractures, a dark mist began to seep out, filling the room with a chilling presence. As I backed away, I realized the doll was never just an object. It was a vessel, and I had just unleashed whatever was trapped inside.